Long before the skyscrapers, before the uniform and the battlefield, there was the sea. Cornwall's coast is not the gentle, postcard England you might imagine. Here, the wind bites, salted and cold, and the ocean pounds against jagged cliffs with a sound like distant cannon fire. The air tastes of brine, the gulls scream overhead, and the fishing boats rock against their moorings as if impatient to be free. It was in this rugged corner of the world, in the small port town of Hale, that Cyril Richard Rescorla, Rick, to everyone who knew him, took his first breaths. Born in 1939, the world he entered was already tilting toward war. By the time Rick could walk, British soldiers were a common sight in the streets. But it wasn't until 1944, in the final push toward victory in Europe, that something happened which burned itself into young Rick's mind forever. The Americans arrived. The quiet lanes of Hale came alive with the rumble of trucks and the clatter of boots on cobblestones. Tall men in unfamiliar uniforms filled the pubs, swapped cigarettes for stories, and handed out sticks of chewing gum to grinning kids. They laughed loud, they carried themselves with an easy confidence, and their accents sounded like something from the movies. Rick, barely 5 years old, would hide behind the stone wall near his home just to watch them march. There was something magnetic about them. Their sense of purpose, the way they moved as one. It was the first spark of a dream. One day, I'll be like them. In the years that followed, Cornwall gave him an education in resilience. The storms that rolled in from the Atlantic were merciless, tearing at roofs and flooding streets. The work was hard, whether in the fields, on the boats, or in the factories, and everyone pulled their weight. Rick learned early that complaining never changed the weather. You simply put your head down and pushed through. That attitude would follow him into every chapter of his life.